Hi there, I'm here with Brigham from Brigham Pianos. My name is Basillios, I'm the CEO of International, Hailun USA. And I'm here to share the amazing story of a guy who I got to know 5 years and who sold pianos out of his bedroom, out of his living room and garage. And today is the owner of this 20,000 square feet location, right Brigham? 20,000 square feet.
That's right.
And I would like to share the story a little bit, Brigham, of what you have done.
Okay,
I'd like to show people what you did in a very tough economy and what made you so successful. But first, let's tour the building and take a look inside.
Okay, now let's have a look.
I like the signs. Brigham Pianos. They're very visible. And I like the open side here. Okay, let's take a look inside here. Wow. Wow. Brigham, you went from 4.5 years ago from a home full of pianos, 23 pianos, to this location. 20,000 square feet, is that right, or did I?
A little more.
A little more. It's an 24,000 square feet. Let's take a look at it.
Okay, all right. You want me to give you a tour and
Yeah,
kind of point these out?
please, yeah.
Okay, so briefly, of course, this is our main showroom. We didn't do any preparation for this video, so we still got some
Pianos that haven't been
unboxed. But so most of these are new, and then a few pianos that of course I've refurbished, which I'll show you the shop here in a second. Pianos that I've rebuilt.
And if we go down here, I mean, you really designed this place, right? Each upright has its own little performance stage. Was that planned that way, or?
This was serendipity.
Serendipity kicked in, all right.
So this place used to be it was a bridal before we bought it. This was a bridal store, and yeah, these were.
I think it looks gorgeous.
Well,
I love it. It looks as perfect. You know, the angle.
I hope it doesn't look like a bridal store turned piano store, but
no, to me, and an open space, so it's wonderful. And here you have. These are all Hailuns, right? That you have going down here.
Almost all of them.
Almost all of them. Wonderful.
Yeah. There's an HU5P, HU1P, 116. There's an HU7P down at the end. This one's a Petrov. So yeah.
I gotta tell you something. There's a mystique in this place. You walk in, I love that. There's a piano feel here. So serendipity must have struck pretty hard here for you.
It was a lucky. It was great. I mean, it's like it's like they knew we were coming.
And as I say,
So
the harder you work, the luckier you get. Because
Maybe.
you're one hard worker, absolutely. All right, great. And then there's more space over there.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that.
Okay, so over here, this is what we're calling our pre-sale showroom.
So pre-sale, that is before they come here, is pre-sale or
No, these are ready to go.
ready to go. Okay.
And then over here is the pre-sale. So of course, I've been a technician it'll be 20 years next year, and serviced. I've tried to figure it out about 15,000 pianos. I worked on a lot of pianos, done a lot of rebuilding. I've had a shop now for 4 or 5 years, and technicians that work for me that rebuild pianos, and then I kind of supervise and take care of maybe 10 or 15% of the actual labor. But it all starts right here. So customers can come in, and if what they're looking for is not necessarily a brand new piano. Maybe they don't want a black shiny boxy piano, which is a lot of what I carry in the new. If they want something that is more of a classic instrument, I've got lots of pianos that they can look at.
So you offer them either I'm gonna spruce it up a little bit, or I'm gonna restore it, or refurbish it, so you have all kinds of stages.
That's right. 3 main ones. There's rebuild, refurbish, and just service it.
Service it. What I refer to as sprucing up.
Sprucing up. Yeah.
Sprucing up.
That's right. So you can come in and pick one out. In fact,
depending on their budget. Great.
Yeah, and I think so far we've had a great reaction to this concept.
Absolutely, yeah. Because these are kind of antique pianos, right? Some of them are really valuable, but have kind of need that loving care to give them the second chance, a second life.
You know, I'm a guild guy. I'm a big fan of the PTG, and kind of growing up as a technician in the guild, I felt like a lot of technicians really kind of poo-pooed these pianos from the 1890 to 1930 period. I felt like they were just dismissed. You know, people didn't want to work on them. They turned their nose up at them, and I loved them, and I still love them. And I feel like, a lot of technicians still have that feel. I totally disagree. I think these are classic instruments that are kind of turning the corner to antique, and a lot of people, I'm finding, when done correctly as an instrument on the inside, a lot of people are responding really well. They really like them.
You know how to do that stuff because you've been doing it, and you have a workshop here in this place, right?
Yeah.
Can we look
You see the workshop?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go over here. So you'll have to bear with me here, Basillios, because the workshop.
You just moved in three weeks ago, right?
3 weeks ago.
Grand opening. So 3 weeks ago, this was all something else, and now it is a piano place.
So here's part of the shop here. There's a Baldwin that we're working on for a customer over there. That one was a pre-sale. That one doesn't belong to the customer yet, but that's a pre-sale piano. And then lots of these in here. These are pianos that we're working on from our previous shop, just finishing up tail end of rebuilding jobs. A lot of these in here do belong to other people, just kind of on the tail end of putting new strings and hammers on and that sort of thing, regulating the final stages. And then this is our key room. So all these jigs here are for doing key work.
And I like that you have windows to the door, and you have a window here so people can watch what you're doing, right? So really a nice feature when you can come here and see a craftsman working on keys and watch them. I think that adds value, right?
Serendipity there.
Serendipity.
We didn't put those windows in, but yeah, I agree. For people to look in and see my technicians working, I think does add credibility.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Maybe the last stop. There's a lot more to the building. We're only seeing maybe I don't know, a third of it.
Yeah.
But maybe as the last stop, I can show you the theater.
I want to see the theater.
Okay.
That's really a highlight, I think. And something special. When I first walked in, well, let's go up there and take a look and have the camera swing around and take us around there.
Now, I don't know what. Again, we didn't do any preparation to make this video here, so I don't know what kind of state. We just had a concert here. It was a sold out concert last night.
William Joseph, right?
William Joseph was here just last night, and so we'll see. Well, not too bad. So we see about 110, 115, something like that.
Wow.
And we've got our stage lighting, and it has very much a black box feel. When it's a fun kind of artsy feel. All these performers here,
people that have been here, or at the previous store,
at
right?
the previous store, yeah, we had a stage there as well. So between this one and the previous one, these are all people that have performed for Brigham Larson pianos.
Awesome. It looks. Yeah. I think this will be a hip place to come to, and or it will be a hip place for musical performances of all kinds. So I love that about the building. I love this place. So I think this one would just make a huge difference. Awesome. Well, I think I want to congratulate you on the big step forward and just moving in here. You're certainly a significant success story, and maybe we can sit down a little bit later and discuss a little bit about those elements that brought you that success.
Yeah, I'd be happy to.
Thank you.
Okay.